Hello people of the verse, welcome to the channel. It's the Eradicator here, and in this video we'll talk about Star Citizen of 3.12 because you know that 3.13 is around the corner. We were supposed to have the wave 1 right for the PTU over the past weekend. Unfortunately the build failed. Hopefully it's going to be happening this week, right? So I thought that we could send 3.12 a proper send off by talking about the things that worked quite well and that I personally enjoyed. But before we do that, guys, you just have a couple of days for this month exceptional giveaway, as I'm giving away $150 in RSI gift cards. First, $50 if you subscribe to this channel and answer the giveaway related question, and $100 bonus if you subscribe to my new channel, the Eradicators, which is where myself and some contributors are talking about non-Star Citizen related stuff. Also, thanks to the Patreon and Join Button members, I'm able to do that new channel. I'm able to hire contributors, and I'm going to be able in $5 or just $5 left to get a new website for the channels, which is going to be really helpful to archive all the videos, right? So to thank you guys, I'm giving away on my Discord channel a C2 Hercules with lifetime insurance. If you are a Patreon or a Join Button member, you should have access to my Discord channel. Alright guys, now let's talk about 3.12 and the thing that worked and that I particularly liked. So the first thing that I think really worked well in Star Citizen 3.12 were the standard system spacescaping. Those gas clouds around the Lagrange points look really phenomenal, and they are all unique to their particular location, which adds, you know, a nice little touch of variety for sure. And overall, I think that it made mining a much more pleasant experience because now it is colorful and it feels like, it kind of feels like if there's a particular cloud that you particularly like, it almost feels like you are mining home. Next, the space station's refinery desk, in my opinion, are also a great addition because it completes the mining game loop, right? First you go take a prospector out there and you mine, then you go back to the refinery, you refine your materials, and then you use a cargo ship to go sell your ore and make even more money. I think that is the way to go. It also makes a little more immersion. If you don't have a cargo ship, maybe you can rent a cargo ship so you can make use of the renting system as well. I think that it was very well thought out and makes mining overall a little bit more exciting and more fun. I also like Reputation V1, Reputation Org service very much too. Finally, there was a sense of progression in Star Citizen. The more you were doing missions for some particular organizations, the better the missions eventually got, the better the payouts were. And I'm really glad that this is going to be expanded in Star Citizen for 3.13, right? We've seen the reputation system in the last episode of Inside Star Citizen, which is going to look absolutely phenomenal, and I cannot wait to be trying it out. I also thought that the mining UI refactor was pretty good as well. Overall, it made mining more intuitive, and I like the new information that it gives as well. And also, I think that it fits a little bit better in some of the new environments that we've had thanks to the gas clouds, because sometimes the UI was a little bit unreadable. In the past, it was really hard to see if you were in a green zone or a red zone, but now, because it is much bigger and much clearer as well, it also gives you the indication that you are looking for. And as far as I'm concerned, thankfully, thanks to that particular mining UI factor, I was able to explode far less rocks than I did in the past, so I guess I was more effective. I'm not a professional miner in Star Citizen, so that's why I particularly like that aspect. And let me know in the comments down below, by the way. This is the giveaway question, guys. If you are a miner, what did you guys think of the mining UI refactor, and is there any other UI that you would like to see reworked in Star Citizen? That is the giveaway question. Let me know in the comments down below. Now, the next thing that was a great change, in my opinion, may not seem much, but actually changed the game when it comes to especially griefing, and that is the torpedo attack counterbalance and behavior. Torpedoes, far more deadly on impact, but with increased vulnerability to ship defenses. Now, the thing with torpedoes is that, well, they are much slower, so they're easier to evade, and they can be shot down as well. And this, in my opinion, is going to significantly decrease the risks of being shot by torpedoes from griefers who just post a retaliator at some point on the map and shoot at whatever is available, whatever is flying around them. This happened to me so many times in the past, and now, well, you're just going to be able to hit some flares or do some fancy maneuvers, or just it's not as effective as before if you're just trying to dogfight with torpedoes. Torpedoes are meant to be used against capital ship, and even if you are using them against capital ship, chances are that the turrets of the capital ships are just going to shoot them down. This happened so many times during the Geno threat event, but when the torpedoes do hit the targets, then they do a lot of damage, and that is very satisfying. Speaking of the Geno threat event, that event, in my opinion, was phenomenal. Sure, it was flawed. There were plenty of things that didn't work so well, as we could see in the post-mortem that they did post after the event. But overall, it was a blast. It was a ton of fun. It was great to play with lots of other players around. Sure, the performance was not so great. The frames per second were horrible sometimes, but I think that it was a great glimpse of what is to come in the future for the game when it comes to dynamic events and when it comes to what the devs are going to prepare for us in terms of content. I cannot wait for the next events, especially the Ninetale lockdown event, right? But overall, there was also a problem with the Geno threat event, is that after it was over, everything just felt very bland in the game and boring because of how exciting it was. So that may be a problem as well. I think that they need to add more content to keep players interested and to keep players excited. But again, I'm quite confident that 3.13 is going to deliver on that. And finally, to me, the last satisfaction of REFERAL 3.12 was the Bearing FS9 LMG, a fantastic weapon, especially for close-range combat. I think it is a great alternative to the Gemini F55, which is usually my weapon of choice, but the Gemini F55 is a little bit better for mid-range combat. I was able to kill a few people, for example, in Star Marine on the other side of the map with the F55, something that is almost impossible to do with the Bearing FS9 because it is not just very accurate. It's like a shotgun, but it's actually a light machine gun. It's very weird, but at the same time, it has a fantastic sound and does, again, a fantastic amount of damage at point blank range and at a short distance. And that's pretty much it for the satisfactions of Star Citizen 3.12. I just, again, wanted to give the patch a proper goodbye. I had a lot of fun with it. Not so much fun after the end of the Geno threat event, but again, I guess I was spoiled by the event. I was a little bit bored, but it was always a nice opportunity to take a break and play a couple of other games that you guys can see, by the way, on my other channel, The Eradicators. I played a lot of Elite Dangerous, which I'm going to play again a lot starting from tomorrow with the alpha of Elite Dangerous. Obviously, I've been playing a lot of X4 Cradle of Humanity as well, which is a lot of fun, and I really hope to see you guys, by the way, on Twitch. I'll be streaming tomorrow, so make sure to click on the link in the description down below. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more content. Thank you so much for watching. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later. This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks, such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.